Okay, this is my favourite way of analysing and helping you guys understand what's going on here. This is so common in containers. There's two things going on I'm going to point out to you. The first thing is that the odour is moving and catching in, so here's your hot container and here's your hot container. She got this first one beautifully, and this second one was her problem, and when it all started to unravel. And it shows the weakness in her understanding, which is 99% of the dogs that are out there, mine included to a degree. And the second thing that I'm going to point out to you, because this is really important for when you get up to the higher levels, and it's important in containers. The other thing that's going on is that you're part of the queue for her to alert, for the alert behaviour. That's my bird, sorry. Okay, and what I mean by that is that when you bring her in, and we are going to watch it all, when she commits on a container, like she's going to do here, you stop, and these two things, she hits odour, and you stop and face her, and, you know, we'd have to really watch it to see if there's anything particular. I've had people in this situation whose dog had learnt that in containers I hit odour and I commit to the container when mum holds her breath. So if the person didn't hold their breath, shush! If the person didn't hold their breath, they wouldn't commit to it. So they're perceptive, and you got a border collie, so good luck to you there. We are going to watch it from the top. So you watch it. Because Natasha said incorrect, if you had kept on going, she would not have held her ground there. She wouldn't have committed to it. And we can train her to do that. But just watch as we go down. She goes, yes, it is this one. You watch this red container. She gets a whiff of odour and she looks up at you. Now, if you'd stopped there and if you had maintained that position, she would have committed to that. And the reason what's happening with this container is that your odour, your hot is here, and we've got odour that's spilling out to the ones around. Okay? And probably because everybody did that movement, your movement is taking the molecules from this one down there as well. So so basically there's just odour settling in these ones, which is why she false alerted on them. These little containers are really hard to work. No holes in them, holes in these ones. So there's place for odour to get trapped, blah, blah, blah. So these two things are really part of the problem here, and things that you have to work through. So I'm going to send you Teresa's video as well of this, just so you see a dog really working it out. Okay, so just watch it from the start, because I want to watch the whole thing. I want you to watch every time she checks a container and her behaviour until she hits odour. Then she goes, I'm in odour, I'll just check with mum to see if she's telling me to commit to it. And if she is, I commit to it. If mum keeps walking, I'll go with her as well. So it's what we call a compound cue. You've trained her, which most people train in whatever you call this scent work without knowing. Okay, watch. Blah, blah, blah. Looking up at mum, looking out at them. check. You just keep walking, watching. She goes, oh, there it is. Oh, okay, well, I'll go with Mum. Oh, no, we are saying this one. Okay, so then I don't know if you noticed it. She hits this red one and she looks over. Where's this? She hits this one in a minute and you'll see her glance that way. That's you telling her she's picked up odour somewhere over here. This one again, she goes, is it? And no, you didn't commit to it, so she doesn't commit. Then she thinks that it's that one, you sort of commit to it, she tells you. Same with that one. Your body is telling her, cue that. Your body is part of the cue that tells her, yes, that's the one I want you to alert on. And now we're into a fluffle. She's like, okay, I've no idea then what you're asking of me. And do you see how when you stand there longer, she commits longer? It's so great. Look, no, it's not that one. Check this one. Is this one Mum's holding still? Is it? Oh my God, it's so bloody great. And it's just because the two stimuli of the odour coming from this and you standing, so what we'll say is that stimuli 1 and stimuli 2 have to be present for reinforcement to occur. So the odour and you doing something. So when you, one of the things that we're going to get you to do is to put odour out, and I'll tell you how to do it, and you're going to keep walking so that she starts to, we teach her that it's odour only. The only thing that it's important is the odour. And we're going to teach her to commit to odour so that no matter what you do, when she hits odour, she knows that she is to stay there. If you kept walking and even put pressure on the lead, she would say, no, Mum's just testing me. I trust that this is what I'm after. But at the moment, she's just a little bit confused. And that's a way that we proof in, this scent work thing stuff. You've got your own proofing in agility, in obedience and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so and then basically now that she doesn't understand what the cue is, she's all confused. She's just going back to what the most obvious thing is. I didn't even watch that. So the reason, if you kept moving, that was probably not much to do about odour there. But anyway, that was very good. Very good. It was lovely. Okay, hitting stop. How do you hit stop?